Top of the morning, everybody. I'm Ron Trevino. Here's Reka.
Yes. Good morning.
Jennifer
Good
Reyna,
morning.
Cheetah Craft.
I joined you guys for the cold weather, too.
Yes.
I
was like, I need to know what's going to happen
cold
today
out there.
because the cold temps are here.
They are very much here. Yeah, we are all below the freezing point this morning. So walking out the door, take a look. Jersey Village, 32. IAH, 32. You're all starting off near or below the freezing point. I guess Hobby Airport's like, we're holding on. 33 for you. Anything below 32 degrees is below the freezing point. Notice Sugar Land at 32 degrees. So it's a cold start. Upper 20s, even on the north side. College Station, Brenham to Huntsville this morning, upper 20s. Now let's talk future feels like temperatures, because not only are we starting off this morning in the 20s and 30s, it feels like temperatures that are potentially in the 20s to possibly even teens, and that's thanks to the winds. Now that wind advisory, except for the coastal areas, did expire. We were under a wind advisory yesterday. Today, even though temperatures are starting off at or below the freezing point, notice we climb above freezing after 9 a.m. Now even at noon today, it is chilly, 40 degrees, but again above freezing. And look at the abundance of sunshine. So we're not talking or tracking rain. It is expected to stay dry both today and tomorrow, but it is going to be cold, even the mid 40s later this afternoon. Jen, under direct sunlight, at least it'll feel like 40s.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, the entire day today, it's going to be cold. We're used to waking up maybe upper 40s.
Yeah, I mean, and then it was windy, so I saw some of the Christmas decorations on sides or trash cans tipped over as I was driving into work. I was like, we're gonna have to watch out for that as well. In traffic, though, we're off to a pretty good start early on. The red that you see here, you can disregard. No problems coming in from the Kingwood-Humboldt area. North Beltway doing well over near Tomball and Veterans Memorial. We do have ongoing road work and a change from last year's update. West Beltway, the northbound feeder road, southbound feeder road as well. They're working on both sides. From Bel Air to Harwin, 2 lanes are closed now until late January. That was supposed to wrap up last year, but they need a little bit more time, and we are definitely seeing the progress. Our live picture here shows how light traffic is. You'll be good to go on the main lanes, and I know all of those businesses have been impacted over the years, so just hang in there. They are doing their best to get moving along. East Freeway at Thompson, Reka, Ron, looking pretty good for everybody hitting the roads out of the east. Over to you.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jen. As Cheetah mentioned, right now we are in a freeze warning until 9 o'clock this morning. So if you're heading out soon, you will want to bundle up. Orcomana has some important reminders as city officials urge everyone to be cautious.
The huge drop in temperatures we're seeing will last several days, so officials are reminding everyone about the 4 Ps to keep you and your property safe. The 4 Ps are people, pets, plants, and pipes. People should dress warmly and check on their neighbors, especially the elderly and those with special needs. Bring your pets indoors and cover your plants to shield them against frost. For pipes, protect exposed pipes by insulating and wrapping them. Houston's Office of Emergency Management says although they do not expect a major freezing event like we saw in February of 2021, it's still crucial that everybody follow these steps.
Hey, when we get freezing weather, a lot of us start thinking about ERCOT and the power grid. And this morning, we're keeping an eye on the supply and demand.
Yeah, take a closer look at that graphic there. The top line is the supply. This is the power ERCOT says should be available over the next 6 days. The bottom line is the expected demand in the same time period. Right now, looking at this, there are no concerns with power availability. You always get nervous when they get too close, those lines, but we're going to be keeping an eye on this all morning and the days to come.
All right, now let's turn to Jalissa Garza live near downtown this morning with more on the power grid. And Jalissa, you got to dress warm for this weather.
Yeah, Ron and Reka, you sure do have to dress warm for this weather. I thought that I bundled up enough, but I fear I did not, and maybe should have had a scarf and a beanie. So keep that in mind, especially with that wind chill when you feel it come through. I'm telling you, I feel like I can't feel my cheeks right now. Thankfully, I can feel my hands because of gloves. So if you are heading out this morning, you want to bundle up. But as you mentioned, ERCOT, top of mind for a lot of Texans. We can't help it, but ERCOT has issued a weather watch due to freezing temperatures forecasted for across the region. Now, the watch is in effect for today through Friday, January 10th. Now, grid conditions are expected to be normal during the weather watch. Right now, we aren't expecting an energy emergency. ERCOT says it will be monitoring conditions closely and will deploy all available tools to manage the grid. Now, some good news, though, is ERCOT CEO says more than 10,000 megawatts have been added to the Texas grid since last winter. This week's weather should be much warmer than what we experienced last January without the prolonged freezing that's hard on equipment. And the state expects solid output from solar panels and wind turbines, which we're told produce more electricity than ever on Saturday. Now, while ERCOT says we're in good shape for this week, many are still concerned due to events in years past.
Mid-20s shouldn't be too much of a cause for concern, but I think we're all so scarred by what happened in 2021. Everybody's on pins and needles, and that's understandable.
Now, I do got some good news for you. Texans can receive grid condition notifications. I know that's something we all kind of want to keep up with through the Texas Advisory Notification System. We've got the link for that on our website right now, khou.com, and I'll have more information for you coming up in the next half hour. Live this morning near downtown Houston, Jalissa Garza, KHOU 11 News.
All right, thank you so much, Jalissa. At this hour, Houston's Office of Emergency Management is not activating any warming centers, but they tell us they would be able to set them up quickly if needed. They'll be joining us live in about half an hour. And down in Galveston County right now, St. George's Episcopal Church in Texas City and the Salvation Army Shelter in Galveston are open as warming centers to anybody who needs them. Both locations are also asking the community to donate warm clothing, pillows, and blankets. Hey, we have you covered with live weather coverage all morning long. You can also scan the QR code right there on your screen to download the KHOU 11 app so you can get weather alerts anytime you want them. All right.